Oops. Keep doing that. There we go. I think I'm going this way. Well, how am I going to go this way? Can I grapple that stalactite? Looks like it's ice though. Oh well, let's find out. Geronimo! What's going on? Is that a whale? Oh, okay, I think that's how I'm supposed to do it. Kind of messing with me down here. Okay, this part's fun. Can I stand on this? Nope. That's definitely a whale. I guess I'm supposed to go underneath this, like the other time. Okay, there we go. Running on ice, always a safe thing to do. Especially when it's so thin. Seems like a great idea to me. Jeez, he's a big one. You're a big one. Whoa. Almost didn't make that. What is up here?
It was dark all around me, but there was a light at the end of the tunnel.
There's lights all throughout the tunnel, actually. Hey Fred, are you there? Uncle Fred. How old is my character at this point anyway? Same age as Madeline, he said, and she looked like she was around 10 or so. Hey, buddy.
Nephew?
Uncle Fred, I finally found him.
My little boy. I'm glad to see you. And you're wearing the suit I made you.
Duh.
How can you be here?
I said that I found the suit in his workshop and that I came looking for him.
I'm sorry for being away for so long. But I've been busy down here, you see. The frog people. That was an experiment of mine.
Yep.
Do you remember the eggs I found before?
Uh-huh.
I
Way
sent
ahead
them
of
here
you.
by accident, and I had to follow. By the time I got here, they were already growing. These caves were empty before, but my experiment has made them full of life. I've conducted research on them and documented everything about them.
Maddie.
And I
Oh,
built a
she's
new
adorable.
crystal-powered pad to be able to get back to my colleagues, show them how fantastic this all is.
I interrupted Fred and told him about Maddie, how we came all the way to Starhaven together, and that I had promised to ask him if he would go see her there.
Madeline. My little Maddie. I should have taken her to see Starhaven long ago. She was always so curious about the strays. I left her. I wanted to protect her. Or rather, protect myself from losing her. I've changed my mind. I'm not going home. What does research or praise matter when I can be here with these creatures? They need me. And it's just as well. I don't trust this pad for more than one ride anyway. You need that ride.
I didn't want to go home, and I asked if I could stay with him and Maddie instead.
I'm sorry, nephew. As much as I enjoy having you here, you must go home. Explore the world on your own. Have your own adventures.
I reluctantly agreed to go home. I was going to miss my uncle.
I will miss you too. But I'm sure you'll do phenomenal on your own. And don't worry about me or Maddie. We'll be fine. The pad is yours, boy. When you're ready.
I think I'm ready, but this place looks really awesome. I just have to say that. Some sort of locust with the crystals or something. Alright. It's all cracked and bandaged. Yeah, that's not a good sign at all. Son or nephew, make up your mind. Which relation are we? Yeah, I knew it. It's Joel York. It's another one of those Nordic companies. I don't know. That was a lot of fun though, aside from the occasional frustration. Okay, what do we have now?
The end. Now, good night, sweetie.
Wait, Dad. Does that mean Fred is still there?
Who knows? That was the last time I saw him.
Don't you miss him?
I do, sometimes. But I don't worry about him, because I know that wherever he is, he's on his biggest adventure yet.
Oh, is that a sequel teaser? Is that a sequel teaser?
Dear Fred, today I step into the lobby of your house for the last time. My daughter asked me to tell her about an adventure, and I came to think of you. Your house looks just like my mother and I left it years ago. After you'd gone, I was sure she was going to throw out all your stuff, but she just cleaned up. We made you a small memorial.
So who's paying the electricity bills for
For
this
a while,
place?
I came here every day, just like I used to. Sometimes I could even faintly hear your voice, calling from the observatory, asking me to get you this tool or that. I never told my mother about that day. I don't think she would have believed me. Can I believe it? After all these years.
Snow's covering up the pad now. If anybody uses that pad now, it's a one-way trip. So I guess that was me and my
Uncle Fred,
daughter.
Thanks to you, I have found an even greater adventure. Thank you. Love, your nephew.
Okay. Time to see what goat mode does. What happens if I choose continue?
The end.
Oh, this does. Okay, hang on. Is goat mode still on? Yeah. Okay, new game.
Dad?
Aren't you
Oh, come on.
sleeping yet? It's time for
Skip
bed,
the
honey.
cutscene.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared. I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure. My uncle used to send me postcards from his long journeys. I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size. Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me. The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage.
Let's go. Gotta see the goat.
I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going or how I would get home.
All right. Well, I guess that's what goat mode means. I wonder... what happens when I get to activate my grapple. I'm not gonna do it.
I was sure that
Play
someone
along like this. I
had
just
been
wanted to
here
check it
before
out.
me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
Whoop. Don't think that's true. No. I just want to see if this mode affects the grapple in any way. Ah, I missed. Meh. Oh, look at my fingers too. I goat man. Oh, come on. Christ. Crikey. He's right. Goat, he is. Alright, come on. Come on. Ah. Seriously. That's what happens when you're impatient, I guess. Okay, never mind. This is getting silly. I'm not that curious. Anyway, that has been a story about my uncle. Thanks for watching.